guys, you ready? Let's do a commentary. Hello YouTube, my name is Excel, and we're back again with another Superliminal speedrun. This time on the PC version. So this is going to be a commentary of my first completed 80% Warpless speedrun in 24 minutes and 22 seconds. Previous PB being 25:12, I think. It was 25 and change. This will take me, I think, from 23rd to 21st place. So it's a nice little improvement because the Warpless leaderboards are shared, but the glitchless ones are separated between console and PC. So I have PB glitchless. If you're watching this, there's a chance that you might see that as well. That was a 28:52. PBing also like my first ever PC glitchless, so it will be separate, but it was still faster than my existing time. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, there's not much else to say in terms of intro and preamble, I guess, other than we're just gonna, get into it. I'm gonna full screen, and I'm gonna be explaining as we go through the run. Hopefully, we have good audio. Sounds like we do. Perfect. So this was earlier on this afternoon / this evening before dinner. I had a spare, once again, I had a spare hour, and I just wanted a bit of a derust. I hit record anyway, or I streamed it to YouTube, like private stream, and then away we go. So, we're cruising, we're moving the chess piece, we're going to drop that block, jump up, and we're through the door.
Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists.
Hopefully it looks okay, guys. Then we're going to grab this block, drop it immediately here, spin, and because of the mouse and keyboard, this was something I was very aware of when I played on controller, and I was very ready for moving over to PC, is that I knew I could have better optimizations on grabbing things with the mouse like this. Just tweaking. I'm playing on a higher hertz display, like a higher refresh rate display monitor as well, compared to when I played last time on like a 60 hertz TV. So the high refresh rate monitor also helps me here because I'm playing on 144 hertz.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability.
So sub-minute with the cheese, as you saw. Sorry, I didn't get to explain. It's quite a fast run. We drop catch the cheese under the door frame to change the perspective, so that when we chuck it out, it's huge, and then it gives us the ramp. And then some more perspective memery here, grabbing the plank for the last button, changing this block to be tiny, dropping it on this button, and we're out of here before 120. That's nice. This was a really... There were some mistakes and some memes in this run, but it was too good to throw away. Boom, we drop that over the rafters and it lands straight on the box. The box lands on the button. Sometimes you have to readjust it, but I'm out of there before 130. I am massively ahead of myself, like on my current attempts. So shoutouts to my moderator and friend Cinders, who helped me with this one. I used to drop catch this, but instead just turn it, and it's already the right size, and I wasn't aware. You can already adjust it, because perspective and perception is everything in this game. And we're out of there really fast. This is like my best chapter 1 so far that I've ever done, I think. So I'm really happy with this so far. And I don't know the other strat here, so I still do the cheese. And we drop it onto... we drop catch it to make it bigger. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bounce... We're going to like drop the cheese, and as it lands on our head, we touch the wooden boards. And the cheese touching you, and you touching the boards at the same time, unlocks the collision... so that it like makes that board immediately fall over just by the simultaneous contact. It's kind of cool. It's finicky though. Once you get past the EDAM overlords, then you have a run. So here we hold back during the 3 beeps, and then we can spin out of the doorway afterwards. Starting to like optimize a bit better now. Then we just cruise through these corridors. Taking much better lines and turns because of the mouse movement. Like, you can go back and compare with my controller run and my console run, and it was alright. They were okay. Not bad for a controller player, I guess. But I feel much smoother doing it. And I'm a native console controller player. So here, we would normally drop this and drop it again there to make a ramp, but it fell over. So I lose a bit of time, but we back it up. So you want to back it up by... adjusting the angle like this to give yourself a ramp in this direction instead of it being a narrow ramp. So I lost a few seconds there, but I'm still massively ahead, and it's a nice backup to have.
Hello.
Still pretty swift in execution.
And I'd like to talk to you about being special.
So then we're going to grab this block after making it, after manifesting it there. We're going to drop it, jump up, up here, turn around, grab the block that we used, and bring it around here. And I've got this one down to a nice fine art now. Get it around the right height to jump up, and then we jump and double click. So like when you're not touching the block, you click and click again, and that's how I'm resizing that while jumping above. Some people use the door here as a ramp to get up quicker up here, but I actually just jump up the railing. There's so many ways you can do these levels. Like, once you see other strats, it's kind of crazy. I encourage you to check out, like, the records, and if you're just watching my run, like, go and check out some of the faster runs, because some of the things that those guys do it's crazy. I can only just sort of manage my strats, and I'm improving. I'm getting faster, which is great, but I'll eventually start picking up some of these strats and try and get up the leaderboards a bit more. But this is a cool run. It's comfy. I run a lot of Resident Evil and Final Fantasy games, as you can see on my channel. But this is a comfy run because it's just a break from all the violence, murder, and zombies.
Hello, my name is Dr.
Excuse
Glenn
me.
Pierce,
Right,
and
so we're going to come in here. We're going to grab the moon, place it on desk, and then grab, I think I second attempted it, grab the door, which is the back item there, and drop catch it under this lamp so we get a good perspective, and then we can get a nice size quickly. Then we place it here so it's a bit taller than us, but like we just fit. This is the optimal. If you only just fit, hopefully you don't get scuffed. Perhaps we were like a little bit off. But having these rooms that you adjust yourself to be around your height or just enough for you to get in saves you time. If you make it too big, then it's like, you know, throwing a hot dog down a corridor, right? It's like takes ages. It's like it's a big perspective. So we try and make it only just higher than the character. I've heard in some runs, or watched in some runs, you can hear the other runner's footsteps, like the character's footsteps. I can't hear mine apart from when I'm jumping. You could hear like doof 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 doof, like running boot steps. I can't hear that with my game. I don't know if that's like a mod or something, but I never had it on PlayStation, I never had it here. So I do this a little different than before. Instead of retrieving that block, I grab this one. Instead of trying to fumble the other one, this one is faster. It's already a good size too. So then we're at like 546, we're already moving this. When I was learning on PlayStation, I was coming through here at like 9 minutes. So bearing in mind, this is Warpless. It's any percent Warpless, and it doesn't use any of the warps, but it only uses the labyrinth skip. Basically, the fire extinguisher elevator trick. If you're familiar with the run, then you'll know. It's the only, like, sort of, so far, it's the only, like, game-breaking kind of glitch that I know, and it just skips the hardest level in the game, Labyrinth. Like, the hardest level in the run, anyway, and the most annoying, and, like, yeah, it's a good one to skip. So I prefer running this one over glitchless. But place that there, and ideally it stands up. It didn't, so I'm losing time here, but I have another backup. Once again, if the narrow vertical doesn't work, try and get yourself sort of a ramp. That even wasn't what I intended, but it still worked. Otherwise, we try and go for that angled ramp like before. Then we triple click to turn, instead of them blocks all exploding, if you triple click, they will explode, but you'll be holding the small block like that, and then I place it twice there to make it adequate size to get in. And here we jump back and align ourselves with this line in the tiles, and we can back away. Like, if you know the line, you can just hold S. I have to look at that. Hold S on a keyboard, and it will get you there. I did the same thing with controller as well. Again, I learned my run based on the glitchless route from Samwise's tutorial for this game. Shout outs to him. He had the glitchless tutorial. That's how I learnt. And then this route is based on what I know from the glitchless and what I learned in the tutorials, and have improved on. It's also based on my friend and moderator RC's labyrinth skip that he showed me. I didn't know the skip until he showed it to me. When we were playing console and they were all getting the speedrun trophies back when I did my last runs, he found that route then and he showed me, and I was like, dude, that's really awesome. So then I've started obviously using it, and I call it the RC route. It's in the speedrun community for Superliminal. I'm sure everyone that's probably already got a name, someone else already found it. But out of the people I know and whatnot, out of me learning the game, I learned it from my friends, so shout outs to RC. It was a cool little skip that he found. However it come up, that's how I learned it. So in the Hitman speedrunning community, we always shout out strats, people who give us the strats, It's a cool little thing to do. So I made another foible here, because this board connects all the way, but I usually try and do a jump. And I actually missed, and I fell in the gap here, so I was a little bit annoyed, but it's only a few seconds down. So there's a good bit of time saved still in this run, but it's still okay. I didn't even do the jump. See, that light comes on. If that light was always on, it would be so much easier. But whatever. So anyway, we're moving. We're a couple of mistakes. Cheating ass cheater. Yeah, right. It was a good strat. It's a good strat. But that's this route as well, Simon. So that's what we're doing. We're cheating ass cheating right now. We will be. It's all legit until Labyrinth. And then we just make Labyrinth disappear, and then we just cruise.
You see all around you.
So here, we're just dipping, straight lining, it's fine. In this room, you want to spin round, look at the door, because you're going to go into the darkness, and you can use the light behind you to see where the stairs are. I got a bit stuck here, actually, for like 3 seconds, because I'm bad. But your mileage may vary if you're, like, good at the game. And then, like, it's a really dark room there, but it's okay. So now, sorry, this commentary, I'm bad, right? I'm bad at commentaries. Like, I'm not very good at commentaries, I'm just good at, like, doing the game. So sorry if this commentary sucks. I'm trying a bit harder than I did last time. I just wanted it to be nicer. So we're going to grab this sign, and as you saw, the perspective there, I dropped it and picked it up, so it was bigger when I got there. We're going to use it as a lamp to get us through this box maze. Other, like, good runners of this do this maze without the light, and they do it backwards. It's real crazy, you've got to see it. So anyway, we're going to be cruising through here. We're at sub 10. This is really good for me. And it's really smooth. Having the higher refresh rate, having it like having a nice high DPI. I can spin around. I can do 180s. I'm already super like comfortable and confident, feeling like I can just do a 180 and click the thing that I need. It's already super comfy. So 10 minutes here is really good. I think my previous best is 10:35 coming up to this real fake IKEA sign.
Simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
But yeah, we are recording this commentary live on twitch.tv/Excel86J. If you like these kind of runs, and you like speedruns in general, do come over and come and hang out if you'd like to be in one of these videos yourself. You know. Make sure you enjoy avocados as well. Why not? And yeah, also, generally, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to also subscribe and like the video if you wouldn't mind and be so kind. That would help me out a great deal, thank you. So we're going to be cruising through this corridor. We're going to jump the fire extinguisher a little bit faster for corner cutting. Then we're going to grab this door, and we're going to take it through here. And we're going to use it to activate this button to open the next door. Easy. Lots of alarm beeping in this level. Feel free to adjust your speakers if that's annoying. Sorry about that. Then this level is cloned, so we can clone doors now. And we're going to be cloning a few things, utilizing that new ability, which is only really kept in each like ability kind of get is only in the level it's in. If that makes sense. So here again, perspective is everything. We're going to use these alarm clocks, make them a decent size. I'm going to give myself another one just to get up, and then cruise into the next hall. Smiley face on the cursor. I felt like when I was loading the run, I was tired one night, and I saw that smiley face, and I thought I imagined it. Now I messed up again here, but what you want to do is you want to drop one of those right in front of you and walk into it to make the whole set move like that, and then you can and absorb it back up. As long as they roll off the button, it's fine. Then here, this is a really nice one. I like this one. Sub 12 here is really good, by the way, for me. You jump and spin and just touch the red apple because of perception. And perspective, it clones it onto the button where you are here. And nice one. This next one's really cool too. It's probably my favorite level. I just like how it looks. I like the cloning thing. Here we're going to clone signs. And we're going to drop them down. And we're going to enable us to have like a little stepping stone ramp system here, right? Then when we jump up, we're going to like suck them back in again, and they phase. You can sort of phase through them. As soon as you press the like what is the name of that technique? The absorb. When you absorb them back in, like I guess that's what I'm going to call it, right? I can't think of the correct word. Comment on the YouTube video what the word is I'm looking for, because I'm brain farting right now. But when you absorb, what was my? I had a point. I've lost it.
Hello.
When you absorb, they go incorporeal, like you can phase through them. As soon as you press the absorb button, you're free to move through. That's how I was able to like walk through those signs, just in case you're wondering. Sorry, yeah, there we go. So now we jump down this corridor, and I think jumping might be, if you hold the jump, might be a little bit faster than just running.
Hello.
But I can't confirm it.
Dr. Glenn
I don't know for certain.
This is a notification that
We're
you
going to
have
try and jump. I
already
keep getting
used
scuffed,
our
but if
system
you do that
after
nicely, you can clear the fire
prolonged
extinguisher, and
absence.
it is
Please
smoother and
continue
quicker,
to
but
do whatever you did
whatever.
most recently,
All good.
and discontinue
So this is a cool one. We're going to grab the
whatever you were
dollhouse, and
doing
again, we're going to use drop
immediately prior to
catching with the lamp here to give us good sizes. And this is a mistake. I actually lost time here. There's big time save to be had here. I made it too big. And it's ever so slightly too big that I just can't reach it. And because the character doesn't have hands or anything, it's really awkward to like visualize that. So I had to drop it down a skosh. 15 seconds lost, but we're still really ahead, and we will still be really ahead. There's kind of plenty of time to be gained and lost in this run, especially for me, just learning PC after playing console, and getting the finicky tricks right. They're not even, these are not even tricks. These are just like some of the required steps of the run, right? Here's a good one that I can do much better on mouse. You can grab this stereo, drop it there so it's bigger, turn it around while you're moving, which is the same as the absorb button. I have it bound to the side mouse button for me, but it's usually right click.
Hello.
Like left and right click and
Is
space are
Dr.
your only
Glenn
buttons here.
Pierce.
Then you just use it to jump up there,
In
nice and smooth
addition to
like that.
continuing and discontinuing
And
as
on
mentioned
PlayStation, at this
Please
point,
also
I would have been at
disregard
about
any
15-11.
unsettling
So even with some
experiences that you
memes,
may
we're
have
quite
recently
ahead
had.
here. I think. I remember that being like a
Should
bit
have
like
now
a split in my
reverted
head.
to being soothing
We're going to
and
drop catch this this fan
if this is not the case,
and
you
turn
may
it around.
possibly
The
miss
wide
it in-
circular side is the front, just so you have visual representation. Then here, what I'm going to do, this was scary. It's apparently faster to... so, it's faster to blow the door to the front here. I actually nearly messed it up, look. I got lucky. It's faster to blow the door over, but you're supposed to not walk over with the fan. You're supposed to place the fan from far away. But if you're placing the fan from far away, you should knock them left to keep it safe. I kind of was trying to do a bit of both. But then we grab this window. We're just doing some resizing to make it just enough for me to get in, but not too big that we lose so much time. 15:27 here, that's great. That's fine. I'm really ahead. Let me just literally just cruising down here. And one of my least favourite puzzles, but me and one of my other moderators, the Void Architect, we labbed this out on stream the other day. So I feel like we got a nice little visual line. I messed it up a little bit, like second attempted it, but it was enough to at least help me visually guide. So we're trying to get the top of this orange bouncy castle section. I'm lining it up with the red, or it may not even be red, but the line in the tiles. It's probably not red, right? But that I can't see glasses. That dark line, the thin line in the tiles on the wall, that's the visual level that I line it with, and it seems to work out nicely. So I don't have to keep reattempting the height. Because it's with the bouncy castle, it's really awkward to get enough height that you can reach to get up, but still that you can get in the door. So there we're just perspectiving, using the resize, planting it in here by the fan. Oh, hang on, sorry, I'm lagging. Sorry, we'll rewind. Maybe it lagged when I was playing. It did. It lagged. My OBS lagged a little bit, but this yeah, it should still be okay. Hopefully it doesn't persist too long. No, okay. That might invalidate it. If it does, and it doesn't get, if that invalidates me, then fair point. I won't know that at this point. I'm recording the commentary to hopefully submit the commentary. If that's invalid now because of OBS memery, fair enough. I respect it. I totally understand. Didn't know about that until now. So sorry about that. And also sorry to anyone watching. I'm sorry for the disruption. Anyway, we're going to be moving on. So what we did there, I'm going to rewind just to explain the door trick.
This will assist.
Got a little bit carried away after that little kerfuffle with the video. My OBS basically glitched while I was running. Sorry about that. So we come through this door, and I kind of lost where I was, because it was different to how I normally know it to be. But we grabbed this other doorway, and we used the side of the other doorway there to drop catch it to make it tiny. And I do it in 2 attempts to make it consistent, and then put it up there. I was a bit unsure whether it even worked. And now we can fall down here while grabbing the dollhouse, drop it below us, and this way it's already an adequate height when we go in. Like, if you fall down and then bring the dollhouse to you, you have to mess with the height, and it can be annoying. But doing it that way, it's like you drop it and it's the correct height every time, so you just fall to it instead. And we pet the kitty cat for good luck. Yeah, sorry, hopefully there's not any more OBS memes like that. I haven't watched this, I haven't had time to watch it back yet fully without you, so you know, I didn't know if there was any other glitches in the recording. Hopefully not.
Experience in 10, 9, 8.
So this is Labyrinth, and this is where we do the skip. This is where we do the fire extinguisher elevator skip that I learned from RC that I explained. There is some invisible dialogue triggers in these corridors that you can actually jump over and get around that way. And that's what you would do in a glitchless run. I never actually do. I just beeline it because I don't know where they are fully, and I, haven't learned that aspect. And in this run, we don't need to worry about those because we're going to skip the rest of the level. So what we do is we jump on the fire extinguisher, and we're holding forward the whole time while continually jumping. I'm just trying to like get myself to phase through. I can't remember if you actually need to be on the pipe more than the fire extinguisher, but you just need to get that to happen. And once you phase into the elevator like that, then you don't, excuse me, in the glitchless level, the glitchless version of this run, you don't get into that elevator on that corridor. You get warped away into doing the next part of Labyrinth. But now we're at the end of Labyrinth at Paradox. So now drop catch this building with the lamp, because then we get nice sizing. As a perspective, make it a little bit higher than you, like that, and then you can pretty much, that's wobbling. Once it settles, you can get in. And then you're going to grab that building and just walk into this doorway with it, and it will paradox. So this is 1844 paradox, that's really good. Then you just have to wait in the corner for it to be into white space, which is the second to last chapter. But the last chapter of the run, then there's a 9th chapter called like Retrospect or something, but that doesn't class as the run at that point. If that makes sense. Like the run is chapter 1 to 8, and the retrospect is more just like a little epilogue thing, and that's where your final time will be. Sorry for the white screen. Hopefully that's not too bright and blinding for anyone. Now we're on white space, which is the last level for us. We're at 19 minutes here. This is great. And this is we're just hopping through here, and this is some light and darkness perception that you have to do here. Perspective and perception with the light and dark. We're going to grab this square and immediately move it, and it actually uncovers the door that we need to exit this area. Well, I feel like we only just started and it's already over.
Hello.
So we jump that chair to get a bit of a head start here, and then what I like to do is you can go to the left side of that room. I like to go to the right, and then I honestly set my cursor on the door and just hold W, and I have a drink. This is my drink break. Like during the run, because you once you line it up, you just W the whole way. It's cool. White space. But yeah, hopefully this will be a valid submission as well to speedrun.com. If it is, I think it jumps me up from 23rd to 21st place. If that glitch is allowed, I'll rerun it. If not, and I'll get a better time anyway. I've got time save, it's fine. Totally understand, like I said, if they wouldn't accept it. But maybe, just maybe, you might be seeing this on YouTube and it's already been validated, and if so, the details will be in the description of the video. So there, what I like to do is I like to look into the door that I just came from, look into the door that I just came from, back away so I can get an idea of depth, and then turn, because it's like a right-angled kind of horseshoe turn almost. And then we just cruise through here. I'm looking down to try and save my frames a little bit. When I was on a 60 Hz monitor, this room used to dip to 30 frames, but now I have a 144 Hz monitor, this room just is fine. It may look a little bit janky for you because my OBS I think was playing up and riding a bit hot today, but it's fine. So we're out there, we're just going to cruise down here, and we're just targeting the light switch to try and activate it at closest range, as soon as we can. Furthest range, sorry, and furthest range away. As soon as we can activate like that, then spin around as soon as it's dark, and come to these white stairs. We're going to turn around and then go up this set like this. We got a little bit stuck there, but it's fine. Then we're going to jump over, and we're going to fall through this floor in a second. This stage is a little bit trippy. And then here, take the right side,
pas à mon père, s'il te plaît?
Damn, Simon with the big resub. Take the right side there. And follow this along. It's just a straight line where we're going in a straight line to the next doorway. Past these chess pieces. Simon, thank you very much for the big 12-month sub, dude. Appreciate that. Big Prime Gaming, thank you very much.
After all, if this is
You guys watching at home as well, if you or anyone you know has Amazon Prime, you could potentially, if you like this speedrun, you like what I do, you could come over and give me a free sub, you know. Just saying. Chill in the Prime. Hashtag Prime. So here we're going to grab the correct chess pieces. And what I like to do, there's a few ways you can do this. There's actually a good skip you can do where you ride the line of black and white and you can bunny hop. So but what I do is I do it relatively legitimately actually, is I grab the piece as I go, place it onto a tile, jump across the tile, grab the previous one that I need in the next slot, and continue. And I just repeat that. Yeah, thanks again, Simon, for the big 12-month sub, dude. Thanks for the good shot on that guy too. Appreciate that. We don't like bots and self-promotion over here. So those people spamming links about buying viewers on wherever, we don't have none of that. Those people get shot. Everyone else is definitely welcome though. Feel free to come on by. Yeah, no, you're a good man. Thank you. Appreciate you. We're just doing, again, this is our last Edam Overlord that we have to get past. You cannot run this game until you can defeat the Edam Overlords. That is my advice, okay? Just master the Edam and you will master the run. Okay, and I'm not even good at it, right? So now we're going to, like, left, right, fall down these, like, cracks here. And we're going to be right by the door. It's having a bit of issue getting to, like, fall, funnily enough. And we're coming right to the end of the run, guys. We're nearly there. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching this far. Like I say, I hope you've been enjoying the run and the commentary. All the other plugs that I've already done, you've heard. So thanks. Yeah. And then here we're going to spin round, grab the black wall, and spin it out of the way, and fall into this alarm clock. Just wait. And then what you want to do after the loading screen here is you want to, like, regardless of platform, you want to move down left a little bit and get ready to click. Like that. And then boom, there we go. That's Superliminal, any percent Warpless on the PC. My first ever PC run, and now my current PB. Hopefully it'll be valid in 24 minutes, 22 seconds, 0.8. Final time.
Hello.
Doing some jumping 360s just to you won't see it on 60 hertz probably on 60 FPS video, but it looks smooth as butter on my game. I was just doing my jumping 360s. My little that was my little pop off. I was like, yeah. So the previous PB, like I said, was I think 25:15 or 25:12 or something like that, or 25:20, 25 and change. It was about a minute times, like a minute PB compared to the other one, I think. Definitely a smoother run, higher frame rate, easier to do what you're trying to do without the limitations of the controller slowing you down. Because you can turn up sensitivity, of course, but still limited by analog stick turning speed, right? Trust me, as a guy who's got a huge box of controllers down here, I mean, I'm used to my controllers, don't get me wrong, but this game is just quicker, easier, and faster on a keyboard and mouse once you get cleaner at it, kind of thing, cleaner at it. So, yeah, it's a fun game. I like doing the runs of it. It's once you learn how to defeat the cheese, then it's okay. The cheese is a problem. The Edam Overlords, dude. Once you can beat the Edam, like I said, you can master this game. There's plenty of other tricks. Like I say, I encourage, if this video like gets any kind of views, like my last one kind of did okay, but if people like, if this one kind of does well as well, then like I say, I encourage you to go and check out like the world records, check out the other Superliminal speedruns. They're really good. There's much faster, much better runners than me that have got astonishing runs. And when you see some of the other tricks that you can do, even just in glitchless, just the other things that I don't do, different strategies that are not even glitches, it's really interesting run. Seems quite creative for the different routes you can do, you know. So yeah, it's a cool game. Thanks for the GGs. Say hi YouTube.
They really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected.
Sorry, that's rude, like swinging a bottle of water, but my throat. The fast run, 24 minutes goes really quick, but it's nice because it's easy to reset and do other runs of. Like you can grind out 2 or 3 practice runs in like an hour, which is nice. and it has a level select. So this game's like what, $5, $10 on Steam, and it's currently, or it was, free on PS Plus, at least at last time of checking. So if you haven't played it, check it out. It's cool.
In a few minutes,
If you like speedrunning it, then yeah, look forward to hopefully, you know, having you on the leaderboards and seeing your times.
So how could it have really
I'd love to, I would love it if someone said, "Oh, dude, I watched your commentary and if I picked up the game."
Power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you.
Kind of why I like doing commentaries, you know. I never really go to GDQ. I don't submit to any of that stuff. I just do my own Excel does games quickly, you know. So that's what we do here. Like I said, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. Like I say, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that annoying YouTuber shit. I know it's annoying, but I have to say it. It really helps out if you do. Algorithms and whatnot, you know. Thank you. Appreciate you a lot. And yeah, you know where we are. All the links are in the description. Hopefully this verification details are in the description as well. That's going to be it, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.